Hello everyone, welcome to the Ichimoku.co and Forex Trading TV daily FX market review for the trading day ending Thursday, June 19th. Well, firstly to the S&P 500, and here we see the market continuing to rally to the upside. Another candle that's made a higher high and a higher low, but on a spinning top type candle. So following that very strong bullish trading day where the buyers took control, and there was some resistance around the 136 level. Today the buyers were able to take the market above that level, but there was some decent price rejection from the 136.45 level of previous resistance and support. The resistance also coincided with the Kijun-sen indicator trading around the 136.18 level, and we can see the large shadow on the top representing the buyers losing commitment above the Kijun-sen indicator. So it does suggest that there is potential for a change of trend to the downside, with this spinning top type candle being an indecisive candle. Now, as this market is currently developing in this new candle that's trading, we are seeing the buyers come into the market and finding support at the 136 level, and that was always on the cards. And really what we want to see here is a bullish close, and what we want to see for the buyers, if there is going to be continued upside appreciation, is for the market to close in a bullish manner above the Kijun-sen indicator trading at 136.18. We'd also like to see the market successfully test above 136.45 before we see any strong upside price action, and there is potential for the area of 136.83 to hold as strong resistance after that if we do breach the 136.45 level. Now, this market is bearish in that longer term time frame, trading below the Ichimoku cloud, and pretty much neutral in the medium term time frame by trading around the Kijun-sen indicator, and price action has been attracted back towards that Kijun-sen, so we are finding equilibrium in that medium term time frame, so there is potential for the breakout to the upside. Just looking at the trading activity around the Tenkan-sen, an indecisive breakout up above the Tenkan-sen indicator, which indicates the short-term time frame, doesn't give us a lot of faith in a continuation of this trend to the upside. So the idea here is that with the this market being indecisive on the breakout, we may not see any strong follow through and may see an unsuccessful test on 136.45. So 136.45 and the area at the Kijun-sen at 136.18 are going to be crucial to this market. Now, just looking quickly at the 4-hourly chart for the Euro US dollar, and here we see a previous breakout up above the Ichimoku cloud. It was through a flat part of a cloud, and very often breakouts above flat parts of the cloud can be false breakouts. What we want to see is follow through. So we didn't actually see that follow through straight away, but what we saw after that was a definite lack of strength from the sellers, and they weren't able to trade the market lower than the middle pivot point level for yesterday's trading. The buyers then eventually came into the market with a very bullish candle, only to find resistance at the second pivot point resistance level, then to come off and find support down around the Tenkan-sen. As this market's trading now, we've opened up around the middle pivot point level, and we have had for the previous 4-hour session the buyers take control with a solid bullish candle. So it does suggest that there is good potential for this market to continue trading higher. If we do trade higher, however, we do have the first pivot point resistance level at 136.40, and that coincides pretty much with the swing highs from the previous day's trading. So it will be an important area, and if we can trade in a bullish manner up above there, we could see this market trading up to 136.72. Now, if we do come off from where we're trading at the moment, that's at 136.24, the middle pivot point level may offer itself as solid support. That's 136.11, and down below there we have a confluence of the Tenkan-sen and the top of the Ichimoku cloud around the 135.95 level and the 135.53 level. So good solid support down below. So I doubt very much that we will see this market turn into a strongly negative market, at least for the next day. And really, the way that the buyers came into this market following the pullback at the start of today's session does suggest that there is potential for the market to trade higher. But really, this area around 136.40 is going to be a very, very important level for the buyers. Next, moving to the US dollar Japanese yen, and once again a market that's finding resistance at the Ichimoku cloud. For the third consecutive trading day, we've seen the market either test to or trade within the cloud and be rejected from there. So the rejection for today's candle, it's this doji type candle that we see here, has been rather indecisive. So we have changed the trend to the downside, a lower high and a lower low, but as the price action was rejected to the downside, the sellers lost commitment down below the Kijun-sen indicator, trading at 101.80, and this important level of support around and just below the 101.65 area. This is a very uninteresting market on the daily charts, bound by very close by resistance at the Ichimoku cloud, but this very solid support down below the 101.65 level, and really such very uninteresting trading at the moment. And what we want to see is resolution either above the Ichimoku cloud or down below these strong levels of support that the market's trading in at the moment. Now the 4-hourly chart does, however, look a little bit more interesting, and we have been trading down below the Ichimoku cloud for quite some time. If we look back here about a week or so ago, on the 11th of June we saw a bearish breakout down below the cloud. No decent follow through. We saw a retracement back towards the cloud holding as resistance, and then the sellers coming into the market strongly, once again trading up to the cloud resistance. And then over the past couple of trading days, we've seen the market attempting to break out through the top of the cloud and the sellers coming in. So it does suggest that in that longer term time frame, the bias is just edging slightly towards the sellers all the time, and the buyers don't really have any strength in this market in that longer term time frame. Now there is potential here for the market to continue trading down on the 4-hourly charts. We have seen the trend change back to the downside, so we are trading down below each of the Ichimoku indicators. And that candle there that has finalized trading, the sellers failed to take control, so there is some doubt about whether we may test down below the first pivot point support level at 101.75. The problem here, however, is that any rally may find that strong resistance once again at the Ichimoku cloud. So we will be looking for sellers to come into this market and watching the first pivot point support level at 101.75 very closely for some strong negative trading activity down below there. And if we do see that, we could see this market trading down to 101.46. Next to the Aussie dollar, US dollar, and here for the current for the trading session, it has finished trading. We've seen a change of trend to the upside. If you recall the previous day's trading, we had a potential bullish engulfing pattern. We have seen that change of trend confirmed with this candle making a higher high and a higher low, but on an indecisive candle, and it really does illustrate how this 94.20 level and just above the 94 level has become very solid resistance to this market. This is now the 4th consecutive trading day or trading period since the middle of April that the market has tested to that level. So there is good potential for the sellers to come back into this market and trade the market down towards the top of the Ichimoku cloud. Now if we do trade down through the Tenkan-sen indicator trading at 93.78, we could quickly see the market testing to the top of the cloud, which is around that 93.30 level. So we have a very strong confluence of support, the Kijun-sen indicator and the cloud around that area, so solid support below. Now the thing here is, and very important, that if we do see strong bullish activity up above this 94.20 level and a bullish close up above there, we could quickly see this market trade to 95.28. So this really is a very crucial level. But with this weak attempt, with this spinning top type candle, we don't have a lot of confidence in the market trading in a bullish manner through 94.20. Not saying that it won't happen, but what we need to do is watch how the market reacts here. And if we see selling coming in and a close down below the Tenkan-sen, then we could see lower price activity. A bullish close above 94.20 could see strong bullish activity and potentially for the market to test up to 95.28. Now just looking at the 4-hourly chart for the Aussie dollar, and here prior to the last couple of trading days we saw the market trading above the Ichimoku cloud and above each of the indicators. We then saw the bearish breakout down below the Kijun-sen indicator, the market rallying and finding resistance around the Kijun-sen, and then the strong sell-off for the market only to find support at the bottom of the Ichimoku cloud. the breakout to the upside and finding support at the top of the Ichimoku cloud. So it's suggesting that we have a bullish market in all three time frames here. And following this indecisive spinning top type candle, we've seen a white body candle with a change of trend to the upside. So there is potential for this market to trade higher. Now, potential resistance at the first pivot point, resistance level at 94.23, funnily enough, coincides with that important level on the daily charts at around that 94.20 area. So importantly, if we can trade in a bullish manner through there, we could end up trading to the second pivot point level at 94.49. Any downside may have a very solid base here at the top of the Ichimoku cloud at 93.95, and then down through there we have the first pivot point support level within the cloud at 93.78. But what we'll be looking for here is for the buyers to continue in this market to the upside and at least test to the 94.23 and watch how the market reacts around that level.